Hey guys, and welcome back to Draw Along Doodles. So today we're going to go full retro. We're going to do an old brick style phone. Some of you are so young you had never had one of these. Back in the day, phones were not computers in your pocket, they were just phones. So we're going to do a little retro throwback. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come and we're going to make a rounded rectangle, but we are going to shape it a little bit thinner to the bottom. So in reality, it's more of a trapezoid, but it's not very noticeable. So we're coming down. And you can decide if you want that top to be more or less curved. If it was a home phone, which back in the day people used to have phones in their houses, and that's where you could call them. They didn't have cell phones. Those would generally be more rounded. And the brick phones, once they had like a car phone or a bag phone, they were more square. All right, so we're going to give it its little antenna. We're going to come from the side up, over, and then round down. We're going to show a little curve right there to be that indentation, so we did it's three-dimensional. All right, after that, the next important part for us is we need a screen. So the screen where you saw the number was in the top, and it was rectangular. I'm going to make mine with curved edges. Now, I'm also going to put a shape around here to kind of look cool and very stylish. I recognize it may not be what is stylish now, but back in the day, this was super cool. All right, now I'm going to come down and to the right for my shape. I'm going to step a little bit to the right of middle, and then I'm going to curve over and make a point. Okay, now important things. Right here, there would have been a little circle to tell you if it was a cordless phone, like if the charger was dead, and there was usually some sort of speaker up at the top. So I'm going to make mine a little half circle. Then I'm going to have the button to push right here, kind of a jelly bean shape to call people. So to make the phone, you're just going to curve like a C, down and up. So now I've got a serif C. Then you're going to come in to make a triangle, in to make a triangle, and then that second curve. All right, I'm going to put a button right here. Now, for the life of me, I cannot remember what this button used to do, but I know it was on my phone. I'm going to draw a little line through it. All right, now I need to get the numbers. Obviously, very important to have numbers on your phone so you can call the person that you want to call. So I know that there are 3 across and 4 rows down. So I'm going to make my first row, and I'm going to do them in semicircles. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can take a second and pause it to kind of even yours up to see if you've got yours where you want them. My other ones, I'm going to make parallelograms so that they look like they're angling in to that middle row. So there's 1 and 2, and then 1 and 2 on the second row. The third row. And the fourth row. I'm going to flatten out the bottom of the parallelogram here. So not so parallel anymore. Now, I need a space for the speaker at the bottom so that they'd be able to hear you. So I actually am going to extend my shape just a little bit longer. And then I can come and add a long tic-tac shape right there, a lozenge. I'm going to draw some circles up here for where the holes in the speaker cover would be. And then I'm going to go in and put the numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, star key, 0, and the pound sign. or as you guys call it, a hashtag. All right. So once again, I'm going to go in. Remember, I'm going to use the regular part of my marker for my main lines. And then I'm going to use that skinny part for the details. So things like the speaker circles or the numbers. Even though we do know that the numbers were very important. Just imagine if you had to guess and just hope you called the right person. That would not work out very well, would it? All right. So I've got my big outline shape. I've got my little antenna. The screen is very important. Although before they had cordless phones, nobody had a screen on their phone. You used to just have to push the buttons and trust it. I know that is hard for you to imagine, but it's true. All right. And now I'm going to go around the rest of my numbers. And I'm going to try to straighten up my edges as I do it. There we go. Get in the habit of making those curves. Then I'm going to come and make the other side. All right. Now it's time to come in and to do the details. So I'm going to get my small Sharpie. And I'll get all the circles on the little speaker part. I'll get the circle for my power button to know if I'm out of charge or not. My super cool futuristic looking shape is going to be down there. I'm going to add my pictures on my buttons. And then I'm going to add my numbers. I'm actually going to go and put the numbers towards the outside of those on the outside key. And then in the middle, I will put them in the middle. Just kind of as a style choice. All right, good deal. Now the last thing I've got to do is just give it that little bit of a curve at the top of my antenna, and then we're all ready to go. All right, guys, time to erase and add color. We'll see you later.